I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Let's face it, no matter how much we deny it, one day technology is going to run the world. Kind of already does if you think about it. Something that really hasn't hit the mainstream as far as technology goes, though, are robots. Today I'll be taking a look at some of the mechanical wonders through video games. Some good, some evil, and some that are somewhere in between. And now for the rules. Only one robot per game franchise, and only robots from games I've played can be on this list.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
This is Crow of Murder 15's Top 10 Robots in Video Games.
Shall we play a game?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play a lot of the Ratchet Clank series, but the few times I did play it, it was really fun. And who could forget Ratchet's little partner in crime, Clank? A rather sophisticated robot that gave off sort of a butler vibe. Now, where I haven't played a lot of the Ratchet Clank series, I don't have much more information on him, so on to number 9?
Shocking.
Shall we play a game?
This is probably the only entry on the list where the robot itself was an actual robot before it was turned into a video game character. Rob started off as a Nintendo add-on for the NES. It only had 2 games programmed with it, and even though the concept was cool, the device itself was lacking. Then through the years, he made cameo appearances in several Nintendo games such as Kirby, Pikmin, and Beautiful Joe. Finally, he was made as a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Wonder if Nintendo would make any of their other devices into playable characters.
No, 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 no!
Shall we play a game?
There are quite a few robots in the Fallout series, but none stand out more than Liberty Prime, the Brotherhood of Steel's very own mechanical force of reckoning. As you progress through the game, you learn that the Enclave is trying to ruin your dad's project of purifying the world's water supply into clean drinking water. However, the Brotherhood of Steel won't stand for it and asks you to help the completion of Liberty Prime. And holy crap, does this thing have a lot of firepower! I think it would have been a little bit better though if they tried to disguise him. You know, something like a semi-truck?
Autobots, roll out! We roll.
Shall we play a game?
Commentary. Oh, Master, I am so disappointed in you right now. No, don't look at me.
This droid right here can sometimes be a complete smartass, but he does it with such class that it doesn't even matter. HK-47 was first introduced in the Knights of the Old Republic, becoming Revan's new companion. He was first programmed as an assassin droid and a Jedi hunter. However, during one of his battles, his memory chip was badly damaged, and forgets about his primary objective. Moving from owner to owner, he finally finds himself back with Revan. No matter which owner he had though, he always just wanted to kill, kill, and kill. His witty dialogue kinda reminds me of Walter from Hellsing Ultimate.
I answer the door, I clean up the estate, and I take out the trash. And I also kill self-entitled little like yourself.
Shall we play a game?
If I mentioned Portal, most of you would think that Gladys would automatically make this list. While I do like Gladys, and considering the only one character per franchise rule, I'm going with someone a little more comical.
You're all set. No. Ah! Oh, still held! Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
This little guy just cracks me up from beginning to end. After the events of Portal 1, you find yourself still at Aperture Science. Wheatley comes to make sure that you're okay and tries to help you escape. However, this reawakens Gladys and causes you to run more tests. Finally, Wheatley comes up with an idea to stop her, but ends up becoming the new core and becomes evil, and I use that term very loosely.
Alright, Fatty. Adopted Fatty. Fatty, no parents.
In the end, though, he ends up in...
Shall we play a game?
Ultratech's own sinister creation, Bulgor is an ultra-fighting cyborg originally designed to become Ultratech's own personal army once it proved its worth in the Killer Instinct tournament. However, the Mach 1 model found its demise at the hands of Jago. With Bulgor's creator enraged, he created a Mach 2 model with only one goal in mind: find and kill Jago. Armed with twin laser claws on each arm, Bulgor is one cyborg that you don't want to mess with. That is, unless you happen to be the next robot on this list.
Shall we play a game?
Being the son of the Grandmaster himself, Sektor is a deadly adversary. Some of you might be questioning why I didn't put Cyrax here, seeing that he's my second favorite Mortal Kombat character. Well, this is a list about robots, and Sektor was the one that agreed to the cybernetic transformations of the Lin Kuei, so point goes to Sektor. He's basically a walking artillery, armed with missiles, compressors, flamethrowers, traps, and probably a lot more we don't even know about. Little known fact about Sektor and Cyrax, before they were given their names, they were known as Ketchup and Mustard. When the crap has either of those things been mentioned for evil? Well, I stand corrected.
Shall we play a game?
This was a really tough call. It was either between Gamma or Metal Sonic, and while I love Metal Sonic, Gamma has a deeper backstory and seems to be a little more human. Yeah, I know I just contradicted myself about my statement about Cyrax, but this is a robot that was programmed to do Dr. Eggman's bidding for evil and developed human emotions along the way. You know Sega did good whenever they were able to make players cry at the end of his story when Gamma was destroyed by E101 Beta, releasing the little birdie that was trapped inside of it. Nah, crap, I think I got something in my eye.
Shall we play a game?
In all honesty, I started off hating this little piece of scrap metal, but as the years went on, I started to find myself liking Claptrap more and more. At first he came off as annoying, just painstakingly annoying, but the progression between Borderlands 1 and 2 really made me see his character development. Being the only robot of his kind left, seeing that Hyperion destroyed the rest of them, yes, he can be annoying, maybe his programmers designed him like that and are burning in hell for it now, but in all honesty, this guy is freaking hilarious.
And I am going to teabag your car!
Not to mention he's not a bad poker player either.
Claptrap has run out of chips and will be removed from the table.
Ow!
Shall we play a game?
My number one isn't exactly considered a robot by some people, but it's close enough, and I couldn't think of anyone else that's more deserving to be number one. Zero. Boy, does this Reploid have quite a history. When Zero was first created by Dr. Wily, his goal was to destroy everything and help Dr. Wily take over the world.
Of course!
Oh god, why did that joke have to come back? However, during his creation, it was shown that Zero was also just as rebellious as Base, if not more, against his owner, just wanting to cause destruction. Wily then sealed Zero away, only to be discovered decades later by a small group of Reploids. Soon, Sigma was called in to deal with the matter, and Zero was brought to Dr. Kane. After that, Zero joined the Maverick Hunters and became one of the best. However, his time as a Maverick Hunter has not been the easiest. He has sacrificed himself on more than one occasion for the greater good, lost the love of his life, constantly questions his own reason for fighting, and later even losing his own original body, even though he does gain a new one in Mega Man Zero. Not to mention, him being voiced by Johnny Young Bosch in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 adds some bonus points. And that's why Zero from the Mega Man X series is my number one robot in video games. I'm Crow of Murder 15. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go install some virus software. Gotta keep those T100s off of me somehow.